Alright, today we're looking at our porch style concession trailers. We have a few different options available. Usually the first starter one that we tend to go with to be as cost efficient as possible would be the railed porch style. Looking at the railed porch itself, it doesn't require too many materials and it's easy and lightweight, so it reduces the weight on the trailer. You know, if you have a specific vehicle you have in mind that you're going to be towing the trailer with, this is a good option to go with because it's cost efficient. It's going to be lighter on weight. Looking at it, you're going to have the railing go all the way across until you have an opening. We can have a gated door on here if you want a gated door. I don't have one on this one specifically, but you can walk on, walk off with your step that'd be included on the porch itself, wherever you'd like to have it chosen. The only thing we have to worry about is the wheel wells. Any trailer that we work with, you're going to have these wheel wells be at a 60% base, so we can't move them. So looking at the step itself, it's something we have to keep in mind. Looking at this flooring on this floor period, we have an ATP diamond plate that'll be on here. We both have it in silver and black options that are available. This flooring itself is going to come out in 4-foot sheets. So every 4 foot you're going to see a crack where the two come together and it's going to be screwed into the floor. Now if we went with a different option such as rubber, or if we went with anything that's, you know, like round liner based flooring or anything else, it's not going to have where you have the two sheets coming together. So that's just something to keep in mind. And every trailer that we have a porch area on, we have on standard 4 D-rings that come with the trailer. And these D-rings are going to be spaced throughout on a standard base unless you specify the location of which you would like them, and we can change the location for you. Now looking at the porch area itself, depending on where a door is going to be placed, we have the propane cages that can be mounted on top of the wheel wells. It's secured both on the railing itself and the wheel well enclosures. So we can have 200-pound tanks that are right behind your entry door where it's not in the way or interfering with anything. And then on porch areas as well, we also do offer the resettable outside, the outside GFIs that you're going to be looking at. They're both going to be, you know, a 20 amp plug. So anything that's any bigger than that will basically have to install a bigger plug if that's something you need for the porch area. Say you had a fryer or anything else, that'd be something to have to take a look at. Now in this porch area itself, it also does have a outside lighting area, which is going to be located on the roof. We have a 12-volt LED light that will come across. That's just going to be another option on our trailers that would run off a 12-volt battery. So just have to make sure you have it charged. Now on the very rear, we're going to be looking on about 3/4 of the trailers we do, unless it's something that you opt out of, will have the rear be removable. So if you have a smoker or anything you want to get on and off the trailer, all you'd have to do is release this pin and pull it through on all 4 corners and it'll release for you. And on the back as well, we're going to have your 12-volt light that comes from your truck battery. It's going to be able to light your rear license plate for any time you're going to be looking at having any traveling at night. Same thing with the rear of this trailer. You're going to be looking on any of the porch styles. We'll have the LED lighting, everything that comes across the back. That way everything can stay lit and everything else for you. Looking at another one of our concession trailers. This one's going to have a half-wall porch area. It's all open above, so there's not going to be anything above here. Within the porch area itself, we do have a blackout option on this trailer, so you're going to see where you walk up in the trailer, you have black ATP flooring, and then looking at the inside of the trailer itself, we have rubber coin flooring for the inside option of the porch. Now looking at the porch itself as well, and we're looking at any smoker installations or anything else period, we have it bolted into the floor, into the structure of the trailer itself, so everything's secure, it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. This is one of our smaller smokers. It's a 250-gallon smoker, and looking at how big the trailer is, we can make the porch, you know, say 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, really whatever you want, because we work with them custom. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now looking at this trailer design itself, it is a smaller porch. It's a little bit of a smaller trailer. Therefore, looking at the back, there's not so much room for you to hit the wheel well on the inside of this door. So if you look on the inside of the step, we have a wheel well here, which is the biggest we can have this opening. So when you see this smoker tray and it's in a little bit in the walkway area, you can still get on and get off the trailer without any problem, but it comes into the opening area that you have for your step. Now looking at the trailer as well, we will have our standard D-rings within the floor. So we've got 4 mounted D-rings throughout the trailer. There's 2 up here and there's 2 in the back as well. Looking at the D-rings, just something that you can have something secured with, tacked down with, and say if you wanted to have any kind of propane cages or anything else on the trailer, you could set it on the passenger side of the trailer or the driver's side, either one, because the door on this trailer is centered in the trailer, and that gives us enough room to put either one on. And one other option that's a little bit different on this trailer is you have an anodized ceiling. This anodized ceiling is going to be a little bit more reflective. It's going to be a material that makes the trailer feel bigger than what it is. So say if you want to have a 7 or 7.5 foot height throughout the trailer, it's just going to make it feel taller and a little bit more roomier for you. And looking at the ceiling as well, we also have these LED lights, which are just going to be something you turn on during nighttime use if you wanted to, or during the day. Either one that you wanted to choose. And I would say the last thing to go over on the trailer itself is just with the doors. You usually have either a bar lock or the RV style flush lock on either door that you like. You can have them both together. And again, with the blackout option on this trailer, you'll have where the bar lock, flush lock, all these options pieces are black on the trailer for you. Now looking at the rear on this trailer, we'll be looking at having a removable back panel. This removable back panel is going to be where you can release all 4 of these pins. And once you release the pins, you can take this back side off. Once you remove this back side off, if you had a smoker or anything that you want to unbolt or remove, you could do so. And just like any of our other trailers, we're also going to have where you're going to have your license plate holder, as well as your 12-volt light for the back of the porch area. Looking at our porch style concession trailers, this is another option that we have available. It's going to be where you have a half wall and then you have upper flip ups. So when you're traveling down the road, everything will be enclosed up. Not worry about any kind of rain, weather getting in on your smoker or anything else that you may have back here for storage. So you're going to have this half wall door. And on this trailer as well, it does offer a rear ramp on the very back. So this back side can come down for you to, load things up, take them off, anything along those lines. And it is spring assisted, and it also has a flap to get things up and down depending on what terrain you're on. It's easier to get things in and out. And we'll walk through and get on the other side of the trailer. As you see, you have your half wall here, you have your upper flip up, so when you're traveling down the road, everything's going to look like it's fully enclosed. Same thing with the opening on the side, this side of the trailer, except they have a flip up on the top that I already have open for you to just kind of see and view in this door here, so you can get on and off the porch area. The rear ramp on the very back of the trailer does have bar locks going across. That way it keeps all the weight in check, as well as it keeps it all locked up for you, so you can put a padlock through here, keep anybody from messing with anything on your trailer. This is the other side of the half-wall porch. Like I said, all you have to do is pull these pins off to the side, get them to where they can come free, take them out, and this will raise up. And that's really all that is on a half-wall porch. Just something that you can have your smoker on the back. It's nice and open when you want it to. But when you're in travel and transit, everything will be locked up, free of any kind of dirt, debris,